Kazuradrop obtained. And now for the fun part, the first impression. Let's frickin' go. So this is Ascension 1. So this is one of the ones we already saw. We also saw another Ascension, which I assume will be Ascension 2. 3 is still a question mark. But yeah, this was to be expected. It's very green, by the way. Even the background. It's like green and blue. And then her hair is like, what, pink, purple. So yeah, next up we're gonna get her up to speed on levels. Check the aesthetics, sprites, you name it. And then talk about the gameplay. Let's go. Apparently she has a more refined palette. These embers are not doing it for her. She's like, the taste is bland as dude. Let's go, first Ascension. So I assume this is the other one we've seen now. Okay. It's not? So is that the third one then? What is this? Is this supposed to be like a summer Ascension or something? Also, giant ass banana and a duck. Is this like a summer Ascension? I think it is, right? I think it is. She's even standing on like a dock and there's like a beach and the ocean. It has a summer trait. Oh, wow. I like the googly eyes. It's like the eyes emoji, you know, the default eyes emoji. At least it's pretty tame for a, you know, summer Ascension for a servant like her. Dude, she's like Peter Pan. She doesn't want to grow up. Well, too bad. I need to get you up so I can see your stats and skills and ascensions and everything. Wow, that is a pout and a half. What is that, dude? That's like the biggest pout I've seen in this game. Again, this should be the one they showed with the reveal, right? So let's see it again. Boom. Yep. That's the one. She's protected from the sun. It's time for the FA. I'm kind of scared, I'm not gonna lie, but let's see it. Ooh, okay. Kazuradrop FA imminent. Oh, it's tame. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Yeah, that's cute. It's just cute. It's just a cute FA. Okay, okay, good, good, good. Right, let's see the sprites. So this is probably the fanciest one. Yeah, what are those things floating next to her? The glowy ones. There's a duck on top of the parasol as well. Ducks everywhere. And then this is the summer Ascension. Pretty basic, but you know, there it is. Pretty basic, but yeah. So Ascension 1 and 2 are definitely very similar. 3 feels a bit different, but still pretty, like, it's just, there's not a whole lot of variety, I want to say. Maybe it's fine. I'm not the biggest fan of her, I'll be the first to admit, but it's alright. I'm sure people that wanted her in the game to be playable are probably pretty happy with this regardless. So, next up, let's talk about gameplay. Okay, this is exciting at least. So, we have a 5-star alter ego. I think she's gonna be a DPS as well, because I'm pretty sure in the video she was targeting an enemy with the MP. Stat-wise, we are working with 11.2k for base, 90 attack, 12.2 with foes, 1k. It's not the highest, but it's just okay. So the stats are like, not super impressed. Right, the deck. The Gainsey deck, that's not the caster one. So double arts, double quick, okay. Hit counts 4 on Buster, 3 on Arts, 4 on Quick, 5 on Extra, fairly standard. Let's see, how good is her MP gain though? 0.68. So 2 Arts cards with 3 hits each. She is very close to 2% on each. That's actually very solid. Yeah, her Arts cards seem pretty decent actually for gains. Now the MP is... Oh, is a quick MP. So she can do a full quick chain at least with the deck and the MP. I mean, it had to be quick or Arts, right? Buster would have been really weird. So yeah, interesting. I'm sure a lot of people are already sad seeing a quick MP because, you know, it's the usual reaction, but deal with it anyway. So far, it's all right. Nothing crazy. Let's see passives. We have 4 passives and one of them obviously does nothing. So magic res A. So 20% to debuff res from the magic res. Pretty good. We have 12% arts up from the territory creation. Very solid, especially considering how good her arts cards look on base as well. Then a unique passive. The one unique passive. What is this? What? Does she get a power mod against Sakura series enemies? That's a new trait, right? It says Sakura series. And also power mod against enemies of the same class as her. Okay. So it's either going to be alter egos unless she also changes her class. Interesting. She gets 30% damage against Sakura series. That's a new trait. And I assume every Sakura face has it. Even probably even Kama, right, who's not a Sakura 5. I assume she has it as well. Then she gets 75% damage against matching class. Wow. 75. That's a lot. So wait, just against a lot of the Sakura 5 and Sakura faces are alter ego. So against them, she has 105% damage. Wow. So any alter ego Sakura face, she has 105% power mod against them. On base, always. I guess she really is the anti-alter ego Sakura. And then the High Servant passive does nothing. Okay, as always. And then the final one is the event one, so okay. Interesting passives. Pretty basic, but pretty good. And the unique one is very interesting, I have to say. The anti-append is against Moon Cadster, which can be okay, because again, she at least has some damage against BB. She doesn't get the matching class bonus, seemingly, but she does get that 30% against BB, and like every BB is Moon Cancer, so I guess it could be worse, but still not the greatest append, I want to say. Now the MP, there's not a whole lot of text, which surprises me. So let's see what we're working with here. Wait, it starts with damage. And it's an AoE MP. The first thing it does is AoE damage against enemies. Okay, and then after that, everyone gets an attack down for 3 turns, a defense down for 3 turns, which scales with overcharge, and then a low chance to stun all enemies for 1 turn. And that's it. That's the MP. The attack thing is not overcharge based. It is always a flat 20. So 20% attack down for 3 turns. And then the defense down is 20% on base OC for 3 turns, scaling up to 40%. And then the stun chance is a flat 40 as well. 40%. Unless this is like insanely spammable, it doesn't sound super impressive. It's not the worst, but it's certainly not the best one either. The one part I don't like is the defense down after damage. This MP effects-wise is actually really bad for farming, so maybe she's just going to be a boss killer instead. Maybe her the skills are still better for that. We'll see in a second, but so far my reaction to this MP is kind of lukewarm. The stun is also super unreliable, but we'll see that. We'll talk more after I see the skills, of course, because they can change a lot of stuff. So on that note, let's jump into skills. So we have some kind of I think it's the icon for Drain, right? I'm most excited about the middle one, but let's see this. Wow, that's a lot. It's more text than her MP, that's funny. So all enemies charge down. Love it. Sounds great. She herself gets debuff success rate up for 3 turns, I believe. So wait, that can help with the stun. That works. Cool. Okay, that already helps. When the turn starts, all enemies get a quick res down for 1 turn and a crit chance down for 1 turn. And this effect happens 2 times. And all enemies get a quick res down as well from using it immediately for 1 turn and crit chance down for 1 turn. Okay, so I was about to say it doesn't work immediately, but it does. Okay, so when you use this... Wait, is it crit resistance down? Wait, it is? Wait, how does that work? Oh, it's a crit amp. Oh. Oh, yeah, it's like Carmilla Rider. You're right. It's probably like the same. Yeah. Damn, that's good. Okay, when you use the skill, all enemies -1 tick. Then they get minus quick res and minus crit resistance for 1 turn when you use it. And then when the next turn starts, when those debuffs also disappear, they get applied again. And then the turn after that, they get applied again. So you have like 3 turns of this. Although they get, because they're not like 3 turn debuffs, they need to be applied every single turn again for 1 turn. That means, again, they can get resisted, right? Or immuned or something else. So I think it would be better if it was just flat out 3 turns. Although for farming, I guess this is better. Yeah, I guess for farming this is better though. For bosses it might be worse if there's resistances. But for farming it is better because when you move into turn 2, I assume it procs then too, right? Because the effect happens from her, not from the enemies. She pushes them at the start of her turn, right? Oh yeah, this does give the debuff success rate up. You know what? Let's see the numbers, because that helps a lot too. So the 6-turn cooldown, it's a -1 tick on enemies, that doesn't scale. 30% debuff success rate up. Okay, so on base, she has a 130% chance to apply these debuffs. Okay, that's pretty good. That negates most innate resistances in the game already. Most, not all, but most. That's pretty cool. And then that means the MP stun chance goes from 40% to 70%, yes, and this is a 3-turn buff, the debuff success rate down, so that actually sounds pretty good. Now the stun becomes a bit better. It's still not reliable, but it's definitely way better. Going from sub 50 to above 50 is a big change for sure. That is a 50% quick and crit res down on both for 1 turn. Wow, those are higher than I expected. That's a lot of bonus quick damage, gains, and crit damage. So wave 1 looping might not be the best, like farming wise, because actually no, you do get this on wave. Yeah, you always get this. Honestly, yeah, the MP itself wasn't that good looking but dude, this skill alone, we haven't even seen the other skills, but this skill alone, this helps so much with her damage and refund. Okay, I like it. It's good. It's good. Yeah, it's like a reverse mana burst that happens for 3 turns. Second skill. This is cool. It's a unique icon. Hopefully something really cool. Let's see. Okay, there's not a whole lot of text, but let's see. She gets a battery. Since Atlas listed everything bad, okay, this is how the skill works. She gets a 50% battery when using this skill. Then for every Sakura face ally on the field that's not her, she gets another 50%. So she can get a total of 150% battery from this, okay? And then if there are no Sakura face allies on the field besides herself, she gets -1 cooldowns instead of the bonus batteries. Oh yeah, does this include enemies? I'm not sure. This might include enemies. What? Honestly, you don't need more than one most likely anyway, because one Sakura face is already 100%. So unless you have like an MP2 plus that you can overcharge immediately, it's not that big of a deal even if it works on enemies, you know? But it's kind of funny. Also, it's called Sakura Eater. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, last skill is a cleanse icon. I don't remember the last time I've seen one of these on an SSR. Removes own debuffs. Okay, and heals herself. Okay, so it's like a disengage, the first 2 effects. What? What? She changes to match the enemy class? What? But the class score still affects her as alter ego. Okay, it's mentioned here. And that lasts for 3 turns. The single enemy gets a defense down as well for 3 turns. Whoa! She does change class. Whoa! And remember, you might be thinking, oh, but that's kind of bad because she becomes, you know, most classes are neutral to one another, right? In which case, you're not wrong. But remember the passive, 70, I think it was 75%? Yeah, 75% power mod against matching class. Interesting. Wow. That's cool. I like this. This is different. Berserker and Demand. It's not Demand because the enemy has to be Berserker, right? But that's interesting. Oh, you mean like how the power mod works? Oh yeah, true. Yeah, that's true. The passive makes it all work. Yeah, usually alter ego is kind of scuffed on damage, but this is a bit more than alter. This is definitely a step above alter ego damage normally. She's like alter ego 2.0. Wow, they power crept the class. They changed the class icon as well. Yo, that's cool. True. It's still not gonna be the best when there's mixed classes on the other side, though. That's the one thing it's not gonna be amazing on. So let's not jump the gun and say like, oh, it's absolutely broken. It's good when it's good, but sometimes it's not amazing. Okay. So if there's mixed classes, it's not the best. Yo, this is cool. I love it. I'm not sure how. Like, we'll see how viable she ends up being. I'm guessing she will actually be very solid. Maybe for both bosses and farming, but I love the design. We'll do a fast spin, I think, on battle. Then we'll wrap up this and then we'll do the buffs after. Oh my god, caster fucking gems again! Yo, the icon animation. Yo, that's cool, man. So Violet's in the MP among the Sakura 5. I guess that makes sense. They're probably all there. Oh, was the first one Violet? The one that has like a black outfit kinda. You can't even see her well. I like the sound effect on that. Damn, it's kind of cool though. Yeah, the refund is really tight. Okay, so it's not as good as I thought it was gonna be, huh? So I guess the problem really is that there is no MP gain buff. So we can become a saber. Watch the animation again. Ducks. They make quack noises. Quack. What is that? Is that a victory bell? It looks like one. What the hell? Pokemon here. Oh, dropping stars on the enemy. Why not? Splash, splash. Boom, rainbow. Is this different? Oh, it is. Ducky. Oh, this is very different. What? Whoa. Spoosh! It's like King Protea kinda, because she's like big. After trying her out a little bit there, I have to say, she doesn't look as impressive as I thought she might be gameplay-wise. So I feel like calming down is in order. Immediately, I can pretty much tell, I don't think she's gonna be meta-defining, account-defining, or a Mustral. I think that much I can say right now. She looks nice gameplay-wise, and most of all, I love the design. I'm always in for trying new stuff. That's awesome. And she's definitely not a bad one. She's still good, but I don't think she's gonna be a must summon, okay? So with that, I am gonna wrap up this first impression. Probably a lengthy one if I had to guess, but hey, there you go. If you enjoyed it, do be a solid and like on the video, of course, and do subscribe not to miss out on future videos, because right after this, you're gonna see a triple buff breakdown in one video. Yes, I'm not gonna split them. We're just gonna cover the Emiya, Geronimo, and Yagyu buff all in one video right after this, so stay tuned. I can't wait to see the buffs. Hopefully they're cool, and good luck if you're still rolling for Kazuradrop. She's nice. Hope to see you in that buff breakdown. Take care and bye.